We almost experienced World War III, but even though we came to the brink of it, something shifted. See, this isn't just about geopolitics. This is the rift in action. Hello and welcome, Cosmic Family. I'm Charlie, channeler of the Pleiadian Seven. Okay, let's talk about the rift. If 3 days of darkness and the solar flash had a baby, it would be the rift. Now, the rift is not just a concept or an idea, it's an entity, it's alive, and we're all feeding into it. It presents us with two choices. The old reality, or the matrix, built on fear, war, destruction, division, and the new earth of sovereignty, where we're not just ruled over by others. There's a sense of authority within all of us, and we're all embodying it. But within the matrix, there is fear. A lot of it is engineered through rituals of death and destruction. Within this version of reality that's been left behind by the archons, there's this inversion of how things are done. These psychopaths left behind by the archons, every time that they generate this wars and fear and this vibration of lack, they feed on it. They in turn get power. It literally feeds them. And they have enough systems in place, including the media, a big one, to get us on board with a lot of these actions. The way that it's orchestrated, the stories that we are told start to make sense to us and we buy into it. But as more and more people have been waking up, we've been realizing, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for this. This is not okay. There are other ways of doing things. These stories that we're told over and over and over and over again, that's all they are. They're not truth. They're not reality. They are stories orchestrated to get us on board with all kinds of atrocious actions done against other humans. But the truth is that we have a lot more power than they think we have. The only power that these entities have is because we are giving it to them. So how do we claim this power, this sovereignty with every choice we make? It's also about the day-to-day state that we carry. Within the matrix, everything is about fear, division, and it's orchestrated so we feed into that. And there's a lot of polarity, gets us all riled up. But in that, we are generating energy that they're consuming, and that's leaving us exhausted and tired. But as more and more people are waking up, we're realizing, whoa, I have power. I don't want to give this power away. I want to use this power to create, not just to remember my true essence as a spirit being, but to create a new reality. That's the new earth. Choosing love over fear is key. Choosing love over fear doesn't mean that you become a doormat. It doesn't mean that you now tolerate anything and everything, because this can also be a trap, spiritual bypassing. Another aspect that helps us maintain is a sense of sovereignty over ourselves, our reality, and the world around us is being connected to our bodies. Really checking in with yourself and sensing what's happening. And when you notice, like, oh, when I'm reading this news, when I'm watching this thing, when you're really tuned in, you see your nervous system get worked up. You see the life getting sucked out of you. So the more you get connected to your body and you sense your way through sixth sense, that intuition, the more you start to notice how things are really being played out. And I know it's not always easy. Sometimes it's much easier to get pulled in the current and in the trap set up by the matrix. But when we tune into our bodies, when we really become sensible to the environment around us, because this is another tool that they're using, is desensitizing us. I mean, look at the amount of pornography, even children's shows. I have little children, and the shows used to be, you'd play cartoons and it would be the same shot. Now it's like super bright, colorful shots changing every few seconds, milliseconds, right? We are desensitized, violent video games and consumerism. We see this on social media. I mean, there are whole trends based on over consuming. So becoming sensible and sensitized is so important. And in that process, we can start to feel overwhelmed because then we start to see this everywhere. The truth is, we are in the rift. It is that space where everything is magnified, but at the same time, it's helping us. It is helping us to bring forth the new earth. And it's not about being hard on ourselves or super strict, but at first becoming aware and then making a conscious choice to feel that sense of equanimity within. And then from there, I can make a choice of how I want to move forth. Because we are at a pivotal time and we're all participating in it. This is the core of this message that came through from the Pleiadian Seven. They said it's not just about the choices that you make, that how they affect you and your family, but all of the environment around you is affected, the butterfly effect. All right, so I'm going to leave you with that, Cosmic Family. Thank you so much for plugging in, and I look forward to connecting with you again. Be blessed.